Joe Biden has officially announced his candidacy for the 2024 presidential election. Now, both him and Trump have announced that they will be running in 2024. So, in honor of this, I've decided we're going to be making a political map today. I've already made one of these like a month ago, but I felt like I wanted to revisit it. So, yeah, we're going to do that today. Right away, I want to start off with the Democrat safe states. We have the West Coast, of course, all going to be safe up here. Oregon might be likely, but it'll probably be safe. And then Joe Biden will almost certainly get all these safe states up here in the Northeast as well. Uh, they just consistently go safe. 2016, they did. 2020, they did. There's no reason to think that they won't again here in 2024, right? Some of them will probably just be lean, likely. Maine District 2 will probably actually go Republican. But yeah, the rest of that, we have all the safe. Illinois will certainly go safe, and then I think Colorado probably does. It's not a guarantee, but it's pretty likely that it will end up going safe at this point. On Trump's end, he's going to obviously do well in the Midwest as he has so far in every single election. Nope, not District 2. Okay. Obviously, he does that consistently. Iowa, he probably gets safe. Missouri, I'll give to him. Oklahoma, Arizona. The South, I'm sure he'll do very well in. South Carolina might end up being likely, but I would imagine it'll end up being safe. But yeah, he should do really well in all of this Midwest area. Utah, obviously, you have the Mormon voters, so with the religious reasons, they will almost certainly vote Trump. But I think that covers everything for safe states. Oh, Alaska as well, and Hawaii will go safe blue. Alaska will go. We'll go likely. And with Alaska, we will start off likely for Trump. So now we have all the guarantees, so we're going to get the rest of them out of the way. Ohio will probably go likely. Indiana will actually go safe. But Ohio will be likely. What else? Texas will certainly go likely. I'm sure of it. Florida, I would imagine it could end up just being lean, but if I had to take a bet, I would say it'll actually finally move into the likely category for Republicans. Main District 2 will probably be in this likely-ish range. It might be lean as well, just like Florida, but I'm sure Trump will manage to win that as well. North Carolina's not going to be likely. Um, on Joe Biden's end for these likely states, let's see, what do we got? Virginia will end up probably going likely. New Hampshire, likely. I think that's pretty safe to say. Minnesota, likely. And then District 2, I'd say, is going to go likely. So now we have the absolute guarantees off. Oh, hold up. New Mexico as well. All right, now we have the absolute guarantees off the map. I can't imagine any possible swing in anything I've shown so far. They might change in percentage points, whether they're going to be lean, likely, or safe, but it's guaranteed they're either going to the candidate I have on here. Florida's definitely not going blue by any shot. Virginia's going to go blue, obviously. Ohio's going red. New Mexico's going blue. You're not going to see much movement in here. But these last one, two, three, four, five, six, 7 states you have here, these last 7 states are going to be the deciders. North Carolina, I would say we can put pretty confidently in the lean category. So I would knock that one off. And Michigan is going to end up being lean as well. So those two, I mean, look, they maybe switch, maybe Trump pulls off a miracle and gets Michigan, but that's not actually going to happen. North Carolina, at worst for Trump, I could imagine going tilt for him, but I can't imagine Biden actually wins this. So now we're actually looking at the competitive states, the states that could truly go either way. And right now we have Trump sitting here at 235 votes to Biden's 241. Right away, I think Trump ends up winning Nevada in a lean, right? I think he actually manages to get past that tilt and manages to actually get some support in Nevada. It's been going red. I imagine that trend will continue. Georgia, however, unfortunately for Trump, he will not end up winning. It's been going more and more Democrat. The only Republican candidate I can see that actually wins Georgia is DeSantis, and even that I think will be difficult. But Trump, there's very little shot just with the urban population in Georgia that it will actually go red. So, yeah, I have that until what else? Arizona. Arizona, I think, is gone forever. Trump could be the last Republican to win it for a long time, but more than likely, we have seen the last of Arizona voting red for at least a few election cycles. So, yeah, another state that I see it going till it might end up going lean. We'll see. Wisconsin, Trump. I have actually winning this. I think it'll be another highly contested one. Could go either way, but he will end up tilting it off. Finally, Pennsylvania. This is the big one. This is the decision maker. This is the one that'll actually decide who wins the election. And I think Trump takes it. I can't see him taking it by much, probably less than 1%, maybe 2% ish, right? It's going to be extremely close. We saw that they actually did elect John Fetterman in, so they have a history of voting in mentally disabled people. But I think that with the right amount of support, Trump can actually get voters out. And this isn't going to be a race of who's more popular. It's going to be who's more inspiring, who can get people actually out to the voter boxes. So if Trump ballot harvests well enough, he will win Pennsylvania. Biden supporters, they're not as active. They don't care as much at this point. They're a little bit more disenchanted with the whole idea of Biden. He's not as motivating as a guy to get people out to vote. Obviously, Democrats are pretty good at getting their guys to vote, and getting their people to go out and cast their votes. That's why they won in 2020. They're more motivated than Republicans generally. But Trump motivates pretty well, and I think that's going to end up winning him Pennsylvania, which will win him the 2024 presidential election in a razor thin margin. He has his struggles, I'm sure of it. We've all seen them, but he is motivating, and that's why the Republicans need him. Someone like DeSantis is going to lose Pennsylvania. He's just not going to get the support. He might manage to take Georgia, but it wouldn't matter. We as Republicans are going to need Pennsylvania to win this election, and that's something only Trump can do. So if we do manage to see another rematch of Trump versus Biden, this is the way I see this map going. Extremely razor thin, extremely tight, and Trump ends up edging it off with his victory by a razor thin, less than 1 point margin in Pennsylvania. But that's all I got for you guys today. So if you enjoyed, like, subscribe, share the video. I greatly appreciate it. The only way we're gonna take back this country is together, so join the fight. But I'm gonna head out, so long, peace out, and God bless y'all.